The first of possibly many local protests in response to the new ICE deportation measures was underway this afternoon. New tonight, Annie Crawl was there hearing from people on both sides of this issue when it comes to immigration roundups. Annie.
Robert, as we hear both protests and support nationwide expanding for President Donald Trump's mandates come January, this conversation is getting the volume turned up in St. Louis. Though ICE hasn't confirmed any arrests or raids in our area, the legal changes are certainly leaving an impact.
Trauma and just living in fear.
On Saturday afternoon, dozens of people were protesting President Donald Trump's new mandates regarding illegal immigration and deportation practices.
We will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Several organizers were Rittner High School students who said ramping up the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, mass deportations hit close to home for the local Hispanic community.
Children living with trauma and fear. Mothers being separated from their husbands and the father of their children. And, you know, honestly, that can lead to children having attachment issues.
It feels pretty good to know that there's people out there that, yeah, they weren't here, but they believe what we believe in. There's a lot of, like, Hispanics around here in this area, like a ton. And I don't know, it's so scary to, like, they can't send their children to school. They can't go to work themselves. They're too scared to go out to go buy groceries. It's getting really serious, and I just feel really terrible for them.
To be honest, I wasn't worried about it at all because I had heard that it was in California, Chicago, but they had given no warning here in St. Louis. So that's what really feared me. When I first had seen about the ICE reporting, the immigration picking up people and everything.
However, some people attended Saturday's protest in support of President Trump's latest measures.
We have to have legal immigration.
Like Michael Gomez, who lives in the St. Louis area and says he immigrated legally.
These people came here illegally. They just hopped the border. They shouldn't just get a reward to stay here. If they wanted to come here, they should have filed their paperwork just like everybody else, just like every legal immigrant that came here.
Another ICE deportation protest is scheduled for 1 p.m. on February 1st at Keener Plaza. We reached out to ICE directly via email as well as over the phone, but have continued to get a busy signal for the past several hours. We also contacted local politicians and the Missouri Republican Party to add their reactions to the protest, but have yet to hear back. Robert?